Ladies and gentlemen, Two Dudes Talk Music in conjunction with E. Brown Industries and Big Jerry Burger brings to you everybody's new favourite game show, Get in the Bin. Now, let's go to our host, Reverend Raph and the beer buddy, Kyle. Welcome back once again to the Two Dudes Talk Music YouTube channel. I am your Reverend Raph. This is the beer buddy Kyle, and we are once again joined by Chris from Hidden Intent. And it is time for everybody's favourite game show. It's time for Get in the Bin. And basically the whole point of this segment here is if we were to somehow be able to endow Chris with phenomenal cosmic powers and he could snap his fingers and eliminate things from the music business or change things about the music business, I guess, what would they be? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through. Chris is going to give us 3 things and why, and we'll have a little bit of a chat about each one of them as they come up. So without further ado, Chris, what is the first thing you would eliminate from or change about the music business?
I would have a indestructible drum kit at every venue that folded out like a Transformers kind of vibe, where the kit folds out and it has multiple boom stand options. You can hit it as hard as you can. It's indestructible. That way there's no whinging bands about who's bringing what kit and what specifications and only who can use it and all that sort of thing. Because I find drum kits, organising shows as a promoter is one of the, and those that are listening will know my pain. That is one of the most frustrating things. So yeah, a Pokemon-style ball Transformers drum kit.
I can see it now. You just hit the foot stand once, and it hits the drum, and it just goes.
You know what?
This is the kit, and it stays there. That's it.
Yeah.
You can't move it.
People would still bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People would
exactly. That's the problem.
It could be like you just beep boop 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 beep, dial up your perfect fucking positioning and dimensions on everything, and people would still complain.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I know what you mean though. Like it's
fucking divas.
Especially when you're like, if you're volunteering your kit and then you've got a drummer that hits as hard as all get out every single time they hit something, you're like, oh, come on, mate. I just got new skins put on that. What do you do? Like,
well, that's the thing. My whole thing is if you're gonna offer your kit, just have some old skins that you just keep around.
Yeah,
like ones that you haven't broken, just use it. My whole thing is that whenever most of the time when it was kits, it was your BYO snare and cymbals.
Yeah,
that's right.
I mean, I guess
those are the 2.
House kit. Yeah.
And
all venues should have a house kit. I don't know why they don't, because it's a sick chance for branding. You can put the venue's logo on the bass drum, and it's another point of marketing. Like, I don't know why venues don't invest in that.
On that, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I've actually seen a company that sells kick drum skin, like not a skin, but like a fabric thing you can put with your logo on it and put over the kick drum.
Perfect.
And you can get it with or without a hole. So you get it with a hole in it, and you kind of line the hole up with, like wherever the hole is on the thing. And you can put whatever you want on it. So like if you're a drummer or if you're a band and you want to make sure that the kit, always has your logo on it, pick up a couple of these with the holes in a couple of different spots. Bingo, bungo, you're done. You don't have to lug your drummer's kit the whole time just so you got your logo there. Doesn't matter what logo or branding's already on there. You can slap your own one over the top.
Wow.
Genius.
Whoever invented the drum condom, good idea.
The drum condom.
The drum
protects the kit from being hit too.
Yeah. The drum dom.
Oh, but no, that's a good one. The drum. Yep. Okay. Cool. What's number 2?
A clause. You love this. So a clause in every venue, right? Yep. So that if the venue can't provide a certain amount of rider for the band legally can bring in a certain amount. It's kind of like when you go off a plane, you're only allowed to bring in a certain amount to the country of duty-free items.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right? So like a duty-free rider for the band. So like the band, we can only supply these 6 3 beers per member or whatever, which is all right. It's the way the industry is now with budget cuts and all that. I totally get it. You're welcome to bring in a certain amount up to this much per band. That's it.
Okay.
And you have to get it signed off at the bar by us, and it has to be within these brands that match what we've got at the bar, and it has to be used in this way. And you sign a clause saying that you're going to be respectful with it. You're not going to be giving it out to fans and that kind of thing. So I reckon there needs to be some sort of clause for that. Because then when you go to Asia, man, you can walk in as a band, plastic bag full of ice and beers, and the promoter's like, "Yeah, no worries, just put it backstage. All good."
Wow, no, I agree though. Like, because if a venue isn't providing a rider, like, and
the band should be able to bring in a certain amount, not like like bloody barrels of piss and like bottles of Jacks everywhere, but just like like you can bring in this much, but it has to be this.
That's a
and
great fucking idea.
And if you bring it in, if you bring it in and you go beyond that, it'll be confiscated and we'll sell it at the bar.
And even bars could be smart and just go, we'll charge you a $10 corking fee just to store it here.
I would take it. I would be like, yeah,
I would do that. Dude,
Yeah.
if you told me I could bring my own case, I'll give you $20 just to keep it cold.
Yeah.
And give it and divvy it out to me.
Just give me a fridge.
You can control it.
Just give me a mini fridge backstage. I'll bring my shit
in the
and
venue
put it
cut.
in
Like, the venue cut, and include it in that as one of your fees. I know, and I just don't know. I know there's Australian laws and drinking it won't work. It's like, but there should be something they can do there. If Germany, you can walk around with a beer. I mean, I guess beer in Germany in the street. Then come on, there should be something like that.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing about it. I guess is like a lot of that is kind of out of the hands of the venues themselves. Like they don't.
Of course, and it's just the Australian law.
Like it's. Okay, but no, that's actually a really, really good one. I think that's which is and that's one of the reasons that I love the fact that this Metal to the Max show is like BYO. You know what I mean? Like it's everyone's coming out, they're camping, they're doing their own thing. Like everyone's just responsible for sorting themselves out on that front. The Bottle-O up the road is going to have an incredible weekend, let me tell you.
They better stock up.
They are going to need to stock up.
The prices are going to go up 10% and then have a special sign.
Buy it way out.
Yeah.
And then bring it with you. Don't if you buy it in town, you're going to be paying a premium for sure.
Yeah.
But no, that's a really, really cool one. I dig that one. And what about number 3? What's the third thing?
3, the first thing that comes to mind is a clause for promotion for the venue and the band when you sign up to do a gig. So you sign this contract, the venue will do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and the band has to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, because I find there's always discrepancy about who's promoting what. It's like, you're the promoter. But it's like, hang on, I don't have access to your venue social media account. I can't go on there and post on your behalf about the gig. We need to both be doing this together. Like it's a team effort to get people through the door now. You've got to have multiple excuses like you're doing with this, you're pumping Metal to the Max via this. It's another promotional angle. So I think there should be a clause or some sort of contract or APRA law around like these things have to be done for every show. If it's 50 cap, 100, it doesn't matter. Like these two things have to be transparent between the artist and the venue.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's
I like that.
That's absolutely correct. Like, I mean, I can't count the amount of shows I've done where, like you say, the venue is just putting all of the promotion onto the bands, or or even you're playing with other bands and other bands on the lineup aren't even like doing anything to promote the event. They're not sharing it. They're not posting about it. You're like. And I guess it's even more frustrating when it's your band that's organized the show, and the worst offenders to me, right, is your band organizes a show, or you have organized a show that your band is on, whatever, and you're there, and you get someone reaches out to you, some young band, they're kind of in the first couple of years of doing it, still finding their feet, reaches out to you, and they're practically begging to be on the show. They're like, "Oh, please, can we? We really, really, we'd love to be on the show. We'd love to be on the show. Blah, blah, blah. We'll open. We don't care. Blah, blah, blah. All right, cool, no worries." They're not a fucking word of promotion from them. They don't post about it. They don't even share the event on Facebook a single time. You're like,
why ask to come on?
What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. You think you playing in your bedroom is going to get people through the door? Like, we've all got to be on this, all posting regularly. I had told bands all the time, hey guys, before we get started, can you please do these things for me? I'd really appreciate that. And that's how I have a list of bands that I work with, and then another list of bands I've crossed off. And it's not anything to do with them personally. I'm sure they're great and everything and put on a good show and all that. But if you can't do simple, basic promotional things and bringing heads through the door, if you can't, sorry, man, but if you can't bring in 20 of your mates to a gig, then.
And this is the thing, like a lot of people don't realize, like, especially, like I said, especially the younger kids, right? It's like sometimes you get them and they just have this weird mindset about it, and they, it's like, oh yeah, it's great. Like the first couple of gigs they play, like all their mates come because they're your mates and they want to support you. But your mates are not going to come to your mates are not your fan base. Your mates are your mates.
Yeah.
And it's great when they support you, but they are not your fan base. You need to build fan base independent of the people that you know personally.
100%, man. You need to have actual followers that actually like your music and fans, that kind of thing.
Actual fans.
Because really, if you're writing music for your mates, just play in your backyard. They'll show up. The piss will be a lot cheaper.
But it's the thing, why don't you do, like, even if you're practicing in your bedroom, film it, put it up on your social media, or you're jamming for the upcoming show. Here's the ticket link. Love to see you there.
Bingo.
To kill two birds with one stone. You know what I mean? Just like
little clips rehearsal when you're setting up and stuff like that. You go on a rehearsal and everyone's setting up, film a little bit, take some photos. Yep, just setting up for rehearsal. We got this thing coming up we're trying to get ready for, blah blah blah. Like, it's
ramp it up, man. Like, get to the door, and like you can see, if they bring their mates as well, they're not likely to stick around and actually see the whole show, I find, as well. But at least you get their cash, which is important for the whole gig in its entirety.
Look, we've said this a couple of times. No artist is going to complain when everyone likes one song and they sell out a venue and everyone pisses off after they play that one song. They're getting fucking paid either way. Yeah, it's a bit disheartening. They might get a bit upset. But shortly afterwards, when they get that check, that upsetness is going to go away very quickly.
100%, man.
All right. Well, that's good. That's three things that, I don't think we've had any of those before.
No,
so
they were fresh.
Awesome. And you were right. You didn't have to think. You didn't have to pause on any of those. You were just bam, 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 ready to go.
That one, because I do, promoter booking agent roles as well as, and I know with all those other little background things. So it just came to my mind.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Well, that was
fantastic ones too.
That was Get in the Bin with Chris from Hidden Intent. And look, thank you so much, mate. It's been great talking to you. And we will catch you guys at Metal to the Max. That's Chris from Hidden Intent. He's Kyle. I'm Raph. You're amazing. Catch you guys next time. Peace out. Thank you very much for watching today's video. We really hope you had a good time with us. If you did, consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons down there and ring that bell so you get notified of all the videos we've got coming out. And we do also have a Patreon. If you're interested, you can head on over there. You can get all the videos early and ad-free. So, a little bit of a benefit. It's only a couple of bucks a month. But if not, thank you very much for watching anyway, and we'll catch you guys next time.